Mitchell Saw & Supply in Evadale, Highway 96 South. 36 years of professional service and superior work. Mitchell Saw & Supply, your certified steel dealer with a full line of steel parts and accessories. No job's too big or too small. They've got tools for everything. Mitchell Saw & Supply, open Monday through Friday 6 a.m. till 5:30, Saturday 7 till noon. Be sure to check out their line of guns and their complete gun shop, as well as all the ammunition you'll need for whatever you're hunting. Mitchell Saw & Supply, Evadale.
J.P. White, SportsSpeak Sports. We talk sports, some, and a few other things. I'm happy to have David Sheffield with us today. David, you're the former county attorney, you are the district attorney, and you're quite a character as far as I'm concerned.
Well, thank you very much. I'm proud to be here. Good to see you.
Thank you. Did you play football?
No, I didn't. They wouldn't let me do that because I was too rough on other kids.
Oh, so. Okay. Well, no need then to ask you about any of the other sports, but I do know that you know something about that roller derby. Is that what they call it?
Yes, sir. It's women's flat track roller derby.
Oh, yeah. Now, you said flat track. I wondered about that. I used to see it on television. Those tracks were not flat, were they?
No, they had their own banked tracks there, and it's quite a different sport than the Women's Flat Track Association that they have going now. Me and my wife, we've become pretty good fans of the sport, and of course my daughter works in the organization as well, and such. We kind of got to know these ladies that are in the association because they do a lot of charitable work, and part of the charitable work that they've done was for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, so that's how we made contact with them and such, and kind of befriended some of them, and went to the games, and then we were hooked.
By the way, now they all these gals got a special name, like the Massacre.
Yes.
What's the scoop on that? What do you know about that?
Well, they don't use their real names. They make up the most unique and fun kind of derby name that they can, and they use that. You've got Ruby Ridicule. You've got Antisocial. You've got Raven Nakaho. There's all kind of cute, funny names that they use when they participate in the derby.
How do they come up with that name? And does they copy that off of somebody else?
Usually, sometimes it's a play on their name or a play on their job or whatever. But it's the cutest kind of funny name that they can come up with.
Do they have to check it out? No, are they somebody else's name or some same thing?
Actually, I understand that they do have a database in which they pick a name and make sure nobody else has it.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All over the United States?
Yes, sir.
Wherever they derby?
Yes, sir.
Okay. About all I know about it is I see them rolling round and round and round, knocking the heck out of each other, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is that really, it's not right like wrestling, they really hit them, right?
It's really physical, and it's real. And such, the old roller derby that we used to watch on TV was more like championship wrestling. You know, it had a lot of drama and fake hitting and such going on with it. But this is a true competition, and it's pretty much like football on roller skates. You know, you've got your jammers, which are your scores, that try to go through the personnel, and as soon as they can go through the personnel and then lap, when they start to lap the other opposition members, they score a point every time they lap. So it's a real competition. There's a lot of strategy associated with it. There's a lot of physical talent, physical abilities that are matched against each other. And
how many members are on each team?
Well, they've got 4 blockers and a jammer on each team.
4 blockers and a what?
A jammer. That's like your running back.
That's the guy that wants to make the score, huh?
That's right.
Is he the only one? She the only one can score?
They're the only one that can score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how do they? Okay. Do they have quarters or what? What are they just?
They have 2 halves.
2 halves.
They have 2 halves. Yes, sir.
And the scoring, what kind of scores do they usually have?
They can have scores well into the 100, 120, 130 points and all. That's totaling the number of times they pass an opponent on the track.
Oh, okay. And one Oh, okay, the same can get 1 or 2 or 3 points on just one time getting around there.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Well, what else is unique about it that you can think of? Like I say, I used to see it, but it's been a long time ago. And thanks to you, I got to see one down there, but I still didn't know what was going on.
Well, it's kind of unique in that it's female sports, you know, and not only just a female sports, it's a physical female sports. You really don't have many physical female sports.
Okay.
You know, you've got football, which is very physical for men.
Yes.
You know, and then sometimes basketball can get pretty.
Yeah, it's just body contact. Go ahead.
but this is a contact sport, really for females, and it is kind of unique. We've had occasion to bring friends that have little children, little girls, and such, and y'all see the little girls' eyes light up big when they see the big girls out there being very athletic, being in the strategy and everything that they use and such. It's something that's really exciting for them to see and watch.
You talk like this and make me think you're the biggest fan of this roller derby stuff of any sport out there. Is that right?
Well, it's just kind of something we got into. We kind of started watching, and kind of noticed that every game the crowds seem to grow. So it's a good fun activity. But the girls in their association, they really sincerely try to do a lot of good for a lot of charities. They've supported Boys Haven, they've supported Paws, they've supported all kind of numerous charities throughout the Golden Triangle, in addition to the Muscular Dystrophy Association, which
Good.
I'm regularly.
Now, you're talking here, and then I happen to know you invited me, gave me some tickets, and Carol and I went down to see him one night.
Yes.
But tell me, most people, I've mentioned to a few people, and this is going on in Beaumont. Where, and explain what scoop is on all that.
Well, it's the Spindle Top Roller Girls, so their team is located, I guess, really out of Beaumont. And they draw players from Silsbee, Groves, Vidor, and all around the area here. I understand that there is another team in Orange that is loosely associated with them, but it's kind of an area-wide group of individuals that get together and participate in that.
Where is that arena located in Beaumont?
Well, they play out of Ford Park.
Ford Park?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sure do.
All right. Well, by the way, I think you went to Lamar and Ole Miss. Tell me about that.
Well, for my undergraduate degree, I went to Lamar from 1980 to 1984. And after that, from 85 to 88, I went up to the University of Mississippi for law school.
Where is the University of Mississippi? Oh, that's Ole Miss, isn't it?
Yes, sir. That's in Oxford, Mississippi, which is about 60 miles south of Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. You don't play golf.
No, I don't play golf.
Do you do any of that basketball, where they're shooting basketball, you guys rolling around out there in a wheelchair? I know Alton Fall, one about you. We know Alton, don't we?
Yep.
He's a good guy. Helped me broadcast ball game time,
Really
too.
good guy. Good
But you're not familiar with that, huh?
No, I haven't done the wheelchair basketball now. When I was in college at Lamar, they did put together a wheelchair football team.
No, come on.
And I did participate in that,
Well, were you out on the football floor or you on the gym floor?
We were out in the parking lot.
You were out in the parking lot?
That's where we play our games, in the parking lot.
Well, it wasn't a very big field, probably.
No, but I do have a funny incident. I was a defensive lineman, and I was rushing the quarterback. The quarterback was an amputee. When we got to him, we happened to hit his chair, and we knocked his leg off.
Uh-oh.
It caused quite a few screams to see his leg flying across the
Oh, Lord, didn't hurt him.
Didn't hurt him, no.
Okay, all right. What about your philosophy of life? You got some philosophy of life that you can tell me.
Well,
you want to think about that now. You want to think about it, or you want to tell it, or I'll ask you another one. Like I'm going to ask you, what's the best decision you ever made in your life?
oh, I can answer both of those, but far as the philosophy in life is take what life gives you and make the best of it.
I like that. Repeat that one more time.
Take what life gives you and just make the best of it.
Hey, that's good.
Make the best of it, we don't control our circumstances, but we do control how we respond to them.
There you go. Well, how about the best decision you think you ever made in your life?
Oh, that has to be finding and marrying my wife, Joyce.
Joyce, okay. And what you have the daughter I've heard you mention.
Oh, yes.
What's her name?
Her name is Erin.
Erin?
Erin, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me about either or both of them?
Oh, well, geez, I met Joyce 20 years ago. Got married and established a home and a family. That was something I was never ever guaranteed growing up. So to me, that was amazing to be able to find somebody that I could build a life with.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
That was totally unexpected.
J.P. White, I'm talking to David Sheffield. He is a district attorney now, has been the county attorney. He's a big roller derby fan. He's a Jim Dandy good guy. He's got a good attitude on life. And we might as well enjoy it. Like you said, in your philosophy of life, take what life deals you and do the best with it. Something like that. And you went to school at Lamar and Ole Miss, and so I'm certainly happy that you came by and let me interview you today.
Well, thank you for asking me to come by. I appreciate it.
All right. J.P. White, SportsSpeak Sports. We'll have another one next time. We just talk sports and a little other things.
SportsSpeak Golf Cars and Motorbikes. Highway 327 West in Silsbee has this sophisticated street-legal Tony Lamborghini golf cart. 6-seaters, 4-seaters, customized trailers, LaFree electric bikes, manual pedal bikes, and a motorized Velo Solex. Tires, wheels, trolleys, and accessories for Club Car and E-Z-Go. SportsSpeak Golf Cars and Motorbikes, Highway 327 West in Silsbee. Call them at 385-3838.